Hello! So I'm excited to be back on YouTube. Well, I'm trying to do it regularly because since we had our kitchen done, it's been like a bit hectic. I'm doing a recipe for these frogs, which are really cute and their legs jiggle and they're very, very exciting and happy. They're so easy to make. They're naturally gluten-free, naturally vegan as well, just use plant-based butter in the filling. They're just amazing and they're my favorite things. And you can fill them or you can not fill them. So I'm hoping my pronunciation is correct. These are Tang Yuan. You serve it in a broth and usually you just get balls, but I was like, obviously got to do something very cute. So I thought frogs, because frogs are amazing. And I thought, wouldn't it be cool if their legs swish? And they do. And there's barely any ingredients that you need, just normal kitchen equipment. So I'll run through with you the ingredients now. So to make the dough, there's only 3 key ingredients plus some water and some food dyes. So it's really, really simple. So you've got glutinous rice flour, which is, it sounds like it's got gluten in it because it says glutinous, but it's actually gluten-free. It's very misleading. But the glutinous is because it's like super like, you know, like mochi-like and like stretchy and amazing. And then a bit of icing sugar, which you don't have to add, but I like to add a little bit of sweetness to the dough because I have a sweet tooth. And then obviously your water, which everyone has some water from the tap. And then food dyes to colour. So I got various greens to make frogs because frogs are green. And then black for eyes, mouth details. And then blue for the water broth. And then for the filling, you need some black sesame seeds. So you can buy these like pre-roasted, which saves you time roasting them, or you can like put them in a pan and toast them, and that just brings out all like the nutty flavor. Some butter, and then if you are making a filling yourself, you need a spice grinder, which is just gonna grind up all the seeds until it's like a really smooth paste. But if you don't fancy making the filling yourself, you can just buy like black sesame paste pre-made, or you don't even have to use a filling at all, which is kind of actually my favorite way to eat these. So yeah, you could do that as well and just skip the filling. Just move these out of the way. So you're gonna boil the frogs, which sounds that doesn't sound very nice. When you boil the frogs, which are not real frogs, you just do that in like water, but then you serve them in like another broth, which you flavored with a bit of ginger and a bit of sugar. So it's really sweet, and that sweetness absorbs into the frog dough. So to make the Tang Yuan dough, I just put like the bowl, just any old bowl, on like weighing scales, and then I just weigh the ingredients straight into the bowl. Saves on washing up as much as possible. So just add your glutinous rice flour to start with. 130 grams of glutinous rice flour. Then 25 grams of icing sugar to make it nice and sweet for everybody with a sweet tooth. So the icing sugar is kind of optional. You don't have to have it, but I like it. Just gives it an extra edge of sweetness. So yeah, just give that a little stir. That's all the stirring required for now. So then you're just gonna add boiling water. So I've put boiling water into this jug and 4 tablespoons of boiling water. And then stir it again. Stir, 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 stir. It'll look like all like weird and bobbly and like lumpy at this stage. So you can see like there's various weird lumps, but don't worry about that. That's all normal. And then you're gonna gradually add some cold water, tablespoon by tablespoon. You probably need about 4 tablespoons. So I'm gonna start with 2 and then stir that in. And you just basically keep adding water and stirring until it comes together into a really nice, pliable dough that kind of feels like Play-Doh. So you can see now it's like really coming together. So I'm just gonna go in with my hands. It feels literally like Play-Doh. So it's a really nice, pliable dough. It doesn't like, you know, like if you put it on the worktop, it's not gonna stick to the worktop. but it's also at the same time, it doesn't stick to your hands, doesn't stick to the worktop, but it also doesn't feel dry and crumbly. So if it feels dry and crumbly, add a bit more water, and if it feels too sticky, then add a bit more glutinous rice flour, and that is your dough. So now you've got your dough, you're just gonna colour it so it's frog coloured. So I'm gonna dye the biggest portion green. So just knead in your food dye. Knead, 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 knead. For a standard froggy colour, that is a nice green. I'm happy with that. And then you add making this dough black. Knead, 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 kneading. So that's all the dough coloured, green, black, white, and my hands are slightly black as well, but that's okay. It'll eventually come out by tomorrow. So now on to shaping the frogs. So to make the filling, which is optional, but it's a nice extra if you do enjoy a filling, just add your black sesame seeds. So you want to have these, buy these pre-toasted, pre-roasted, or toast them just in a pan. And I just weigh them straight into my spice grinder. So 15 grams. And then I'm just gonna put the lid on and grind this up. So I've grinded up this black sesame. So put it all in your bowl, get it all out. It kind of gets like stuck. Cool. Got that out. And then add 10 grams of just like softened butter. So butter at room temperature. Obviously you can use like vegan butter because it's really easily veganizable. And then 15 grams of icing sugar. And then you just mix it all up into a nice paste. So that's the consistency, basically like peanut butter, nice and spreadable. So to fill your frogs, you just get like a bit of the filling and just roll it. It's a little bit sticky, but you can just roll it between the palms of your hands. You can use a bit of icing sugar to stop it sticking if you need to. Just like a nice round blob. Not too big, not too small. And you can also make like little balls. So the same thing, just roll it up. And then that will be to go inside the frog spawn. So I've shaped all of the balls for the filling. So I'm just going to put this in the freezer now to make it nice and chill. So when you shape the dough around it, it's a lot easier because it's not all squidgy and soft. So now is the best bit because you get to shape the frogs. I've sat down for this bit because it's a lot easier to shape things and you can focus while sitting down. So I highly recommend that, but just shape them however you are comfortable. So the bits, like if you're not shaping it straight away, or like obviously the black and the white you're not using straight away, just like cover it with a bit of cling film, because if you leave the dough out, it can start getting a bit dry. So yeah, just cover that a little bit. So I'm going to shape the first frog without any filling, just because the filling is just chilling in the freezer. So you're just going to get a ball for the head and basically just roll it. Roll it into a ball, make it look like a frog body, and then get some little smaller balls for the eyes. Give them a little like pinch, just to make sure they're definitely stuck on, make sure they don't fall off. And then you want arms, so you can position the frog arms like it could be like a praying frog, or it could be like a frog with its arms down. Just position the arms however you want them to be. So I'll just do the mouth next. You can have a happy frog or a sad frog or a neutral frog. And then you're going to shape the legs. So yeah, the leg is basically just fiddle about till you get the right amount of dough, and then you just sort of roll it out. It's slightly thicker, I mean you can change it about, but it's slightly thicker at the top, and then you bend it, you know, like frog legs are like, and then their feet go out like that. A little bend again for the foot. So it's like a bent leg. A little bit of the white dough that you set aside, and that's just like to make the eyes. And make sure these are stuck on, just like give them a little press, make sure they're stuck. So a little bit black dough for the pupils. And just press to make sure the pupils definitely stick, because I have had one come off before when I boiled it. And that is a completed frog. So if you want to make a frog that's filled, you get your green dough and just like pat it out to a circle shape, not too thin, and you can kind of make it like thinner at the edges than it is in the middle. And then get your black sesame filling from the freezer. It should be like super chill now, so it's not going to be squidgy and difficult to shape. And then just like wrap your dough around the filling like that. And then you're going to roll it between the palms of your hands to just get rid of all the creases. There you go. So it should look nice and smooth. And to make the frog spawn, you just get a little bit of your black dough, spread it out, pat it into a circle, get a little piece of your filling and put it in there and just seal it all up and then roll it till smooth. So now I'm going to make the broth, which is what you're going to serve your froggies in. So I've got some water in the pan and then just some like slices of ginger, and pop those in just to like flavour it and make it really gingery. You can also add pandan leaves, but I don't have any with me at the moment, but pandan is my favourite. And then sugar, so because you want it super like sweet and syrupy, and it soaks into the frogs. Cool. And then I'm gonna put it on the hob, boil it up, so the ginger really infuses and the sugar all melts. And then I'm gonna add food dye to colour it blue, so it's like a pond. And these cute little froggies and frog spawn, they need to be boiled, and then they become their chewy, amazing, delicious selves. So you can put boiling water in the pan and just put them in and boil them till they float. Easy. So the water is simmering, you don't want it like too rapid a boil, and just gently plop the froggy in. And then when you put the frog in, it'll stick slightly to the bottom, so just nudge it so it's not stuck to the bottom. And you know when your froggy is cooked when he floats to the top. And then you can also put in your frog spawn. So there it is, my froggy Tang Yuan, which I love, and they've got their jiggly legs and they're just so cool. And I hope you enjoy making them and creating your own froggy habitat with frog spawn. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you go forth and create your frogs.